Hello everyone and welcome back to another weekly vlog. I'm starting another vlog for you guys. It is August 30th. I'm looking quite rough because of the events of last week's vlog. If you didn't see, I'll give you an update in a minute. But if you're new to my channel, I want to just say my name is Danielle. I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark and Mercari. I film all kinds of videos. I do these weekly vlogs where I show you guys throughout my week, reselling, non-reselling. I do what's sold videos on Wednesdays, and I also release videos on Friday, which are kind of random. They're reselling content, but they're kind of just random, whatever y'all request or what I think of. But I wanted to introduce myself because we just hit 400 subscribers last night. Thank you guys so much for commenting and subscribing and liking and just supporting me in this journey. It just makes me extremely happy, and I'm very excited to continue growing. Now, I do want to give you guys an update for last week's vlog. If you didn't watch last week's vlog, I would definitely go watch it before you continue this one because you'll be very confused. But I'm in my same pajamas from last week, as you can see, because I've been laying in bed with my boyfriend who has COVID right now. I've been laying in bed for like 3 days. I did change my PJs and then I changed them back to these PJs. It's not like they're dirty. I'm just like sitting in them, but I need to change. But anyways, I do want to give you guys an update on him and the situation and everything. Obviously, I am fine. I don't have symptoms. I don't feel bad. I feel completely normal, and I do not have it. My boyfriend, on the other hand, has had it really, really bad, and my whole family has had COVID. Like, we all had it last year around Thanksgiving, and he actually didn't get it. And we all had it, but it wasn't like super terrible. I just had like loss of taste and smell, and then I was just really, really tired. Like, I couldn't get up and do things without like needing to go take a nap afterwards. But his symptoms are like body aches, body chills, headache, I don't know what else, like a lot of the symptoms, but most of them are just like mild or not there. And then the really big one is body aches and body chills, and then his taste and smell kind of goes in and out, so he can taste sometimes and he can't taste and smell other times. So that's good, but the body aches and body chills are just crazy. And then the fever, his fever has been kind of crazy. I've been monitoring it like when he has like a 101 and up, I monitor it every 30 minutes. If it goes down, I'll monitor it every hour. He's taking, I don't know, they gave him a prescription for 2 different medicines, and then he's taking Advil, or is it Advil? I think it's Advil, every 4 to 6 hours when he has a fever. If he doesn't have a fever, I like take a break from it because I don't want to like give him all that medicine. But that's keeping his fever at bay. The highest fever he's gotten to is about a 102.6, I believe. And this morning he was at 102.4, and then I gave him Advil. I have rags on his head, ice packs on his wrists and his ankles, and then that's helping his fever. It went down to a 101 exactly right now. So that's good. I'm monitoring that. I just checked on him before I filmed this clip. But this weekend was extremely, extremely bad and hard. Somewhere I saw that the 4th and 5th day was the worst day, and Saturday, Sunday were his 4th and 5th day, and they were hard. Saturday, not as much as Sunday. Yesterday, which it was Sunday, was a really hard day. Like, I almost, we almost went to the hospital, but we were told not to go to the hospital unless his temperature is 103 or above, or he's having trouble breathing, which neither of those things were happening, so I didn't want to take him to the hospital. But he was having like extreme body aches. Like, he couldn't stop shaking. His body was hurting so bad, like pain, like he couldn't even describe the pain. It was like unbearable pain, and I don't know what that feels like because I've never had that. But it's just really hard to sit there and watch the person you love like in so much pain, and you literally can't do anything. Like, you have to just sit there and like hug them, and that's all you could do. And so that was very, very hard, and he like, you're just begging for the pain to go away, and you just can't do anything. You've already taken Advil, and you've already taken your other medicine, and there's literally nothing else you can do. He really wanted to go to the hospital. I did not take him to the hospital because I knew the guidelines for going to the hospital, and he could breathe. His fever was not at a 103 or higher, so we stayed home, and luckily it subsided and it got better. But it seems to be like a really off and on thing. Like, it gets really bad and then it gets good, and then it gets really bad and then it gets good and he feels normal, and then it gets bad, and it's just kind of an on and off thing. We're just hoping like this week will maybe be on the uphill battle, because I mean, we're really hoping that that was the worst of it. So this entire week will be like in quarantine and kind of just in bed. Our 10 days in, so September 4th, the doctor said if you have no symptoms on September 4th, you need to go get another COVID test, and it needs to be negative to go back to work and resume daily tasks. If on the 4th you still have symptoms, then you cannot get tested yet, and you have to like keep quarantining until you're symptom free. His work, we've already like talked to them, figured all that out, which is great, because as you guys know, he started a brand new job on Monday, and then Wednesday he had COVID and was not at work. So that is also frustrating, because he's loving his new job and he couldn't even go more than 2 days before he got COVID. But his job is super understanding and great, so we're super thankful for that. But I don't want to keep this intro super long because it's already pretty long. I haven't made a to-do list this week. I haven't really planned out what I'm doing this week. I'm gonna play everything by ear. I'll film as much as I can, as much as I want to, but I do want to go over what I'm going to do right now in my office. I have a few things I need to get done before I head back into there with him. He's sleeping right now. I woke him up early this morning because he had a 102 fever, and I had to do rags and Advil and ice packs and all that, and he actually fell back asleep. So it's 10 right now, and I'm going to let him sleep for as long as he possibly can, because that helps his body fight off the infection. And then I am going to photograph that rack, measure and photograph that rack, and then I have a small pile of pants here, and then I don't know if you can see that box right there, that's shoes from a flip lot that I may end up showing you guys, but I need to photograph those shoes as well so I can list all that. And then I don't have any other inventory except for the 2 JOMAR boxes, and then the giant box of stuff next to my desk that I got for free. I will probably process the JOMAR boxes this week, probably work one at a time, because that will be a lot. So basically I'm gonna get done as much as I can in here before he wakes up again, and then when he wakes up I will go sit in there with him. But that is the plan for the day, for the week, playing everything by ear, just seeing how everything goes. I will update you guys obviously on my boyfriend's situation if I start to have symptoms or feel anything, but his symptoms started Tuesday night, and I haven't gotten anything for this long, but it can take 2 to 10 days to get into your system. So I could have it, but I don't feel it. So I don't know, but I will keep you guys updated on the whole situation and everything. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to work, and I will come back later and give you guys another update. So I finished photographing the whole rack. That was all flip stuff that went here. As you can see, this portion of the inventory is kind of crazy. Oh, my sticky note from shipping this morning is still up, but I need to find 2 boxes like these so I can add 2 more boxes. It's a little crazy up there, but I will get that organized as soon as I have 2 boxes. Over here I have the big box of like free stuff, and then these 2 are the JOMAR 40p CPR boxes. I will process those, maybe start today, but I don't know yet. I need to work on that damages box soon. I have a couple things in there that are flip stuff that I need to get the stains out so I can get them listed. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Oh, and I did this flip haul in here. This shoes. Oh yeah, the shoes are like, there's a box here, there's boxes there, there's shoes everywhere. It's crazy. But in here, I just got this flip lot delivered and just photographed everything. So show you guys real quick a pair of men's Stan Smith Adidas shoes. These are a pair of men's Cole Haan sneakers. These are in great condition, barely any wear. Let's see, we have a pair of Vans as well, just basic white Vans, have a little bit of wear but nothing crazy. And then we have a pair of just Nike slides, and then we have a pair of men's, well, I think these could be unisex, but these are size men's. These are Nike Air Max 270s. I love selling these. They always sell pretty well. And then at the bottom here, we have a pair of Vans Harry Potter Gryffindor shoes, which all should do very well. But now I'm gonna go take my hydro jug, my laptop, my charger, and head into the bedroom. I think he's awake, so let's go see what he's doing. Hello? How you doing? Not good? Alright guys, I'm looking rough because I've been crying. I just dropped him off at the hospital. He spiked a fever of 103.6, and the place we got tested said if his fever goes above like 103 or above to take him to the hospital immediately. So we took him there. I sat with him while he got checked in, and then I wasn't allowed to stay with him. So I'm gonna just wait for little text updates. I had a little cry in the car. But I'm about to take a shower. I'm in the bathroom right now. About to take a shower, try to relax a little bit. The nurse said he should be fine because he can breathe. And most like severe issues are from people like when they can't breathe. So his breathing's fine. It's just his temperature and like his body is weak. He could barely walk, and it was just extremely scary, and he should be fine. But obviously with this kind of thing, I had to drop him off and then come back home. So it is kind of hard to do that, and I was not going to film because obviously I look like this and I've been crying, but I figured giving you guys a real look at life is what I'm doing here, so I guess I should film this. So that is an update. Probably not going to film anything else today unless we get another update on him. He could stay there, he could come home, we don't really know. They said that they're going to give him fluids and some more medicine, so I don't really know what's happening next, but I'm just waiting on updates from him because I can't be there. So that is a little update from the bathroom from crying me. So there you are. Alright guys, it's what is the day? Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. I feel like this week is a million years long. But I just got to CVS. I grabbed prescriptions for Sherman. 2 more prescriptions. Last night he got home from the hospital. I think we got home at like 9. I think he got discharged at around 8. I went and picked him up, and then we had to go pick up these prescriptions. But I drove 20 minutes to the CVS they were sent to, and the pharmacy closed at 8. So I couldn't get his prescriptions yesterday. So this morning they opened at 8. So I was up early, and it's 8:30 now. I had to wait in a very long line, and I got the prescriptions. But we found out at the hospital, well, he found out, I couldn't stay, that he has pneumonia. So we had to buy just like a thing that goes on your finger to like track your oxygen, I guess. So anytime, if his oxygen goes below 90 for more than like an hour or 2 hours, then we have to take him back to the hospital. The nurses and doctors at the hospital said that this should be the worst of his sickness, but we're still not like 100% sure. Someone just pulled up next to me, and now they're probably gonna watch me talk to myself. So I have the prescriptions. I'm gonna head back home now. I'm gonna eat breakfast. I've literally eaten nothing. I rolled out of bed and then came to CVS, and then I'll make him something to eat, give him his medicine. He didn't run a fever all night. This morning it's like a 99.9, I think, so nothing crazy. I gave him Advil at 7:30, and I'll just monitor him all day. He's really tired. He didn't get a good night's sleep, but he said he's feeling a little better, so hopefully this means we can kind of, we're coming on the hump of the bad. But I don't know. I mean, he's felt fine before, and then it just turns all bad, so I can't really be sure if he's actually gonna feel good this time or if it's gonna like go bad again. I hope this vlog isn't gonna be too boring, but I can't really do much else because I'm in quarantine. I still don't have any symptoms. I feel completely fine, so I don't know what the deal is with that, but yeah, I'm hoping he is on the up of his bad, and hopefully he will get better now. Alright guys, it is 4 p.m. on Tuesday. I just wanted to come give you guys a quick update. I've been in my office for the entire day today. He is doing actually very well today compared to yesterday and the day before that. He is sleeping right now. He has tried to sleep on and off today because he's really tired. He got a pretty bad night of sleep last night because I set alarms every 2 hours so I could check his oxygen and his temperature. So he didn't get good sleep, neither did I. I have been in my office working for almost a whole day. I have gotten quite a bit done. I filmed the What's a Wednesday video that will go up tomorrow. I'll have to edit that as well. And then I have been processing the 2 JOMAR boxes, which is great. I am pretty much maybe halfway or a little under halfway through with the second box. And I don't know if I'm gonna do a haul for Friday's video. I think I'm going to maybe do stock photos part 2 video instead for Friday, because I don't really want to film a haul for all this. It's a lot of stuff, but I just wanted to come for a quick update. I have gotten quite a bit done today. My boyfriend's doing pretty good, and yeah, his fever hasn't been too high today at all. The highest it's gotten is like 100.4, which is excellent. He hasn't had a fever below like 101 for like, I don't know, it was probably 24 hours or something. So I'm glad his fever's down. His oxygen is in the middle. It's not, it could be better, but it's not in the danger zone yet. So I have like a steamer in there with him, or a, what is it, a humidifier? It's something, I don't know what it's called. But that's in there with him to help his pneumonia. But yeah, he's doing really good today. We're hoping this is the signs of him getting better. But yeah, so today's going well. Just wanted to come for an update, and I will probably not film anything else today. I have quite a few things to get done before the end of the day. I need to finish doing all this stuff and then edit the video and then get done whatever else I have time for. But I'll probably come back tomorrow for another update. Alright guys, it's Wednesday. It is September 1st. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. I just filmed this entire clip and then I was rambling too much and it was too long, so I deleted it. So we're gonna try again and not talk as much. But I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. My boyfriend is not doing the worst he's been doing, and we went a little bit downhill from yesterday. I know yesterday he was feeling pretty good. It's probably because of all the fluids and IV and everything he got from the hospital. Today we're not doing as well as yesterday, but we're still not doing super terrible. He did have to take one of his medicines for his body aches, because those were starting again today. His throat's hurting pretty bad because his cough has gotten really bad. I actually slept in the living room today, or last night I should say, so that he could have the whole bed. And then too, he was just coughing a lot because the pneumonia. So I did put a steamer or whatever it's called in there, the humidifier, I think that's what's called. That's helping him loosen his chest a little bit. I gave him Advil at 6 o'clock this morning. His fever earlier, it was like 100 point something. It went all the way up to 101.4, and then it went back down. I think he just got really hot, and then it's back down to 100.3 right now. He took, I think I already said he took Advil at 6. He can take that again at 11. The only thing that was a little concerning this morning, maybe it was like an hour and a half ago, maybe, his oxygen was down to like 88, I want to say. It wasn't down to 88 for very long, and then it went back up to 92, but I have to closely monitor that, because if his oxygen goes below 90 for more than like a couple hours, I have to take him back to the hospital, which is stressful because they may not have a bed for him. Last time he went, he got the last room and bed available, so I'm a little stressed that I could take him to the hospital and there's no rooms available. So I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, but it is in the back of my mind. That is a little update on him. He's doing okay, not feeling super amazing, but not feeling super terrible either. So I will take that over what happened a couple days ago. So that was his update. Let's talk about my update now. I barely got any sleep last night. I'm so tired. This morning I packaged 2 little lonesome orders that I had, and then I've been sitting here. I ate breakfast, and then I've been sitting here planning out a video series I'm gonna start. Right now it's at least, let me see how many videos, 1 2 3 4 5, at least 7 videos right now. So it'll be like a 2-month series that I'll post every Friday. It'll be really good for like newer resellers, or some of the like videos later on could be for newer resellers or older resellers. But yeah, I have been planning out this series. I did have a company reach out to me, and they want to work with me on a video, so I'm seeing kind of where that goes before I plan when I'm gonna post the series, because I don't want to start the series and then have it broken up by a sponsored video. So I'm probably going to wait till I hear something with that before I start the series. So I'm just gonna plan it out right now. I could start filming it as well, and just have that saved on my computer for when I am gonna list them. But this Friday's video, which is last Friday's video for y'all, I think I'm gonna do stock photos part 2. I'm gonna look at my video list in my office and just see what I can film. I might film it today if he's doing okay. If he's not doing very well, I'll probably film it tomorrow, but I don't know what he'll be like tomorrow, so I may just film it today to get it over with while he's sleeping, but I haven't decided yet. So that's a little update from me. I don't know what I have planned today. I processed the whole, like, both JOMAR boxes yesterday, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do today. Probably list a bunch of stuff, and if I have time, probably start measuring and photograph that stuff, but I don't think I will have time. I think I'm just gonna focus listing everything I have on my camera roll, and then relisting some stuff and all that. So that is what's going on. All right, it's Thursday. It is September 2nd, and it's about 10:45 in the morning. I packaged a couple sales this morning. I did some listing. I used Vendu, of course, my favorite. What else did I do this morning? I think that's kind of it. My boyfriend's doing good, I think. He's sleeping right now, but when I went and checked on him at 7:30 this morning when I woke up, he said he was actually feeling better. Not like 100%, but feeling a little better compared. And I gave him some Advil, and then he went back to sleep. He had no fever, so that's all marvelous. The really big thing right now that's hard is the coughing, which is making his chest hurt, which his whole body already hurts, so it's just a whole ordeal. So he's feeling a little better, but he's sleeping right now, so I will talk to him when he wakes up and see if he's feeling a lot better or a little better or what exactly. But the reason why I got out the phone to film was because I just had a case opened up on the Valentino sandals that I sold for $435. If you saw last week's What's on Wednesday video, you already know about the sale, and I just had a case opened up, which I had a really bad feeling about this sale when it was made, and I kept thinking, oh my god, it's gonna get canceled. Like, it's gonna get canceled. They didn't mean to buy it outright. They didn't mean it, like, something's gonna go wrong. Like, I had a really bad feeling about it, and obviously my bad feeling was correct. So she's saying there's a sizing issue. I put in my description that they had no size, because they had no size. I couldn't find a size. But they measured to a size 8. I measured the shoe, put a picture of me measuring the shoe in the listing. So the last picture is a picture of the shoe laid flat, and there's like a cloth tape measure on it. The case was opened up due to fit. So I don't know how Poshmark will handle it. Obviously, I put in my description that they had no size, and I measured them to a size 8, and then I included the picture of the shoe being measured so that they could kind of make the decision for themselves, because I wasn't 100% sure. In the case, she says that on the bottom of the shoe, it says like 235. And when I was looking up these shoes, because I don't have a lot of experience with designer or anything like that, and when I was looking up the shoes, I didn't see anything where 235 would have been the size of them. I could be wrong. I mean, I have literally no idea anymore. I'm very confused. So I could have been wrong. They may not be a size 8, but I swear they're a size 8. She's saying they're 6.5, that 235 is a 6.5, which I do not know. It could be the size, it could not be the size. I have no idea. The size chart I found was like an Italy sizing, so I don't really know. But 6.5, those shoes were too big to be a 6.5, I feel like, because my foot's a 6.5, and those were very big compared to my foot. But anyways, the moral of this whole story is that case was open on the sandals. It is very frustrating because that is a very, I mean, it's a pretty large chunk of my profit from last month, and obviously that was an August sale, so if it does get approved, I have to go back and change all of my numbers, which will be extremely frustrating. But I mean, if it was my fault, it was my fault. I like 100% believed that they were a size 8, and if I get them back, I'm gonna like film myself opening them, because I have like worries in my head about like selling something and then a case gets opened and then someone sends the wrong thing. So every time I get like a return back, I try to record myself doing it because it stresses me out. And even with like a designer item like this that can sell for so much, I definitely want to film myself opening it because I'm like stressed something's gonna go wrong. But it could be my fault, could not be, I have no idea. Typically I don't really like respond in cases unless like I know that the buyer's in the wrong. But this case I just wrote back because it's such an expensive item, and I just said I provided a measurement of the shoe, and then I stated in the description that the shoes had no size on them, but I measured them to a size 8. So I just said that. I wasn't rude. The girl in the case is kind of being rude to me, but I was not being rude to her. I was just being civil, explaining my side of it and what I provided to give them what the size of the shoe was. In my opinion, like, if you would have looked at all the pictures and read the description and seen all that, you wouldn't have bought them because you would have known they weren't right, I guess. In my opinion, like, that's how I would look at it. Like, if you didn't look at all the pictures and read the whole description, then I feel like it's not my fault. It is the buyer's fault, because this is why I provide all the pictures and the entire description so that they look at it. But if you don't look at it, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what, like, I don't know how it would be my fault. But then again, I don't know. If someone else knows how Valentino sizing works and they're trying to buy the sandals and they see on the bottom that 235 is supposed to be the size and I wasn't aware, wouldn't they know not to purchase it if they already knew that they were going to be a different size that I was listed under them? I don't know. If that makes any sense to anyone, but it 100% could be my fault. I don't know. I do not have much experience with designer stuff at all, so it could very well be just an honest mistake on my part. If you guys know or anything, tell me below. But that is why I got the phone out to record, because I want to tell you guys about the case, because I'm always open and honest with you guys, and I don't want you guys to see that sale and think it like went through and everything, because it's in review right now. Anyways, enough of the case. Yesterday I ended up listing. I was gonna say filming. I ended up listing everything in my camera roll, except for a few things that I will list today. I then got the JOMAR boxes processed, not yesterday, but the day before that. Maybe I think I maybe finished it yesterday morning or finished it the previous day night. Tuesday night, I think. One of those. But I'm probably going to measure and photograph that today so that I can work on listing that. Obviously, we are still in quarantine and we are still at home. We have not left the house. Well, I have left the house to get prescriptions and to go to the hospital, but that is it. We have been staying home because we are in quarantine. So I don't know what exactly I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get all that JOMAR stuff knocked out. Once I get all that knocked out, I will start working on the box next to my desk. That's all free stuff, because that's kind of the last inventory I have before I'm out of inventory. I do have 2 flip-flops on the way, I believe. I think one of them maybe is pending shipping and one of them shipped. So I am waiting on one of those. It's from my just regular client. But as you can see, it's very full over there. I need to organize that. I just don't have any more boxes that are going to fit there. So I'm kind of waiting on boxes. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I don't know when that flip-flop's getting delivered. I should probably go check. But I'm going to try to focus that JOMAR stuff today and then listing what I already have in my camera roll so I can kind of start fresh with that JOMAR stuff. But that's kind of what I'm focusing on today. I am going to film a video to post tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday. I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted me to do. I haven't looked at that yet, so I'm going to go look at that in a minute. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to do for the day. Alright, guys. It is Friday. I got dressed today in a somewhat cute outfit. Still have leggings on, but it's okay. I got 2 packages yesterday, I think. These should be labels. I think this is a flip return lot, one that got returned to me, but I thought, let's open them together. So, yep. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Are you joking? Oh. Okay, I think they're still okay. What in the world? Oh my gosh, my labels have never been delivered like that before. Good Lord. I hope they're still okay. they still seem to be fine. They kind of rolled up the same. Oh my god. I hate when they ship these labels in the, like, bubble things, because you're shipping it in a box and you're putting it in a bubble mailer. So it, like, gets everywhere. So I don't know. But I think they're fine. So these are labels. If you do use, like, a Dymo, like, this is the Dymo 4X printer, and this is the labels for them. This is the label printer I use. These are the labels I use. I do have both linked down below if you want to try it out. And then what I do with all my packaging is I rip off the original shipping label, and then I save the shipping and I reuse it. So if you're not doing that, definitely start doing it. Okay, next, I think this is a flip return lot, so it's not very exciting. I'm just going to re-put it into a flip lot. This is actually my worst. This is the worst flip, I guess, pro seller I had. I mean, I had a few pretty bad ones. This might have been the worst. She first only had my items listed on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, first of all, I understand the whole fee thing, but only listing my items on Facebook Marketplace is literally not going to sell them. It just doesn't sell them. Like, I've sold on Facebook Marketplace before. It's not that great of a platform. I personally would not be using Flip and only using Facebook Marketplace. So, she ended up selling 3 things, and they made like $3. And I was very irritated. She even reached out at like whatever, like 30-day mark or something, and she was like, I'm gonna adjust the estimates and drop the prices. And I was like, I've only made $3, and so I would like to not drop the prices because I've already not made anything. So please don't drop the prices. All right, I will need to definitely do flip lots this morning. I still have to package up. I think I only had 1 sale, maybe. Unless I had an offer this morning. If they come to my counter, then I will have 2 sales. These first few days of September have not been good, but for obvious reasons, I haven't really been doing as much work as I usually do. I've been doing a good amount, but it's not what it's supposed to be. So, sir, can you not bump my camera? Thank you. And then what I'm in here for is I need to clean my office because it's a whole ordeal. Like, you see all this, you don't see anything else going on. So I need to like do just a big clean and tidy of my office because I can't work in a dirty space. So I need to, like, my whole remnants of the stock photo video is still sitting here. Oh, I don't even think I told you guys. I did end up filming the stock photos part 2 video, and I did upload that this morning. It actually came out really good. If you didn't see that video, go check that out from last Friday. Also, the case that was opened up against the Valentino sandals, of course, it got approved. So those are on, well, they're not on their way back to me yet, but they're gonna come back to me. And if I don't, like, I'm gonna film myself opening that box because I just really don't trust the whole situation. And if you guys know, like, if I made a mistake or whatever, like, let me know down below so I can, like, list them again correctly if I did list them wrong. Because honestly, I don't know. I don't have much experience with, like, designer or anything, so I honestly could be in the wrong. But if you know, let me know down below so I can list it right this time. Sometimes you pay for the mistakes you make, and this is what's happening here. I did have to go back and adjust, like, my spreadsheets and everything, which was like $200 something, which obviously is a pretty big hit. But I still did my best month ever regardless by quite a bit. So I'm still happy, and mistakes were made, and that's fine. I mean, we move on, I guess. So I'm gonna get started tidying up the office, just making it look a little cleaner. It's not like terrible, but it definitely needs some help. Alright, you guys, it is actually Saturday right now. It's like 5. Oh my gosh, it's already 5. I feel like I barely got anything done today. But, like I said, it's Saturday and I forgot to end the vlog yesterday. I did edit it last night. I actually fell asleep editing it. And I forgot to end it. I didn't really film. I mean, I filmed a good amount yesterday, but not really a ton. But I did want to run just an idea by you guys. So I wanted to run daily vlogging by you guys. So weekly vlogs are fun and all, but I feel like the weekly vlogs are very long, and if you guys like the long weekly vlogs, let me know down below. I'll keep doing them. I like the weekly vlogs, but I can also do daily vlogs. But I kind of wanted y'all's opinion if you'd rather have like shorter daily vlog videos or if you'd rather have longer weekly vlog videos. Also, if I have like nothing going on for one day, then I don't know kind of how that video would look, because most of my days are obviously spent at home not doing a ton. But then if I have one day where I'm doing a lot, I don't always film everything because the weekly vlog is too long. So just let me know kind of what you guys want to see, how you're feeling about the vlogs, daily or weekly, whatever you'd prefer. But I did want to give you guys a quick update on my boyfriend before this vlog ended and I started the next one on Monday. He is doing actually pretty well. He is pretty tired, so right now he's actually napping. It's 5 p.m. And he's doing pretty well. It's just the pneumonia that's really, really hard to deal with, and it can take a while to get over pneumonia, and it's been hard because every time he gets up to like walk to the bathroom or just like walk around for a minute to stretch his body, he just coughs, and it's just really hard. But we are extremely thankful that all of the really bad COVID symptoms have now passed and we're just dealing with pneumonia. I am no longer monitoring a fever because he no longer has a fever. He hasn't had a fever in a couple days now, which is absolutely amazing. He had a fever for like probably a week, mostly on, sometimes off, but it's very dangerous to have a fever for a long time. But there was really nothing we could do about it. And when he went to the hospital, obviously they fixed it, but then when he got home, he had a fever again. But we're really glad that all those other COVID symptoms are gone and now it's just the pneumonia. He's using a humidifier every day, almost all day, because it's what really helps his cough and chest and everything. We're using like a cough and mucus something Mucinex type thing for a cough and for like mucus and stuff in your lungs. And then he has his just regular antibiotic and everything from the doctor. So it's going pretty well. He does have a little bit more energy, but not a ton yet. And so he won't be going back to work for probably at least another week. If he improves majorly, then he will go to work, but it doesn't look like he will be improving majorly within a week. So I'm thinking one more week and he could probably go back to work, but then again, I'm not 100% sure. I just have to see how it goes. But I am officially out of quarantine as of today. I left the house for the first time to actually go to the grocery store, and I was just very excited to not be inside the house anymore. But I'm hoping next week I can actually take a trip to a thrift store, or I need to go to like Petco or maybe Home Goods or TJ Maxx and get like dog toys for Balto, because his birthday is next week. I think it's next Monday, but we're just gonna celebrate it whenever I can get his gifts, because I've been very busy for the last week. But I'm hoping next week we can take a couple trips out of the house, do a couple more interesting things. But next week will obviously be another weekly vlog, and then if you guys voted you rather have daily over weekly, then the next week I will probably start doing daily vlogs, which would be fun. Also, I was kind of playing with the idea of doing Vlogmas, which I don't really know exactly how that would work. I don't know. I've seen other like YouTubers and people do it, so I thought maybe I could do it. So let me know about that too. I know it's like a couple months away, but I was thinking about it the other day because I thought it would be fun to do. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully it wasn't too boring, and hopefully next week we are maybe leaving the house and not staying at home in quarantine. My boyfriend's probably still gonna quarantine, but I can go wherever I want because I am symptom free. So very excited about next week, and hopefully we have a little bit more of an interesting thing going on. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again next week.